Hey guys, it's Haley. This is so weird. So yeah, I have this channel, right? This is such a weird intro. I have this channel that I haven't posted on in I don't know how many months, I don't know how many years. And then I actually started really getting into like makeup, as you can see, and I kind of like took it upon myself to kind of do it my way almost. So I took it upon myself to do an Instagram. This is the username if you want to, yeah, whatever. So I started posting on that, and a lot of people were complimenting my work, and just like overall it was getting good feedback. Like friends, family really enjoyed it, and then just like progressively people would just randomly comment, like, you know how it is. So this is today's look. It's very, you know, out there. It's not something you'd wear every day, but I mean, if you're into it, then like do it. So yeah, if you want to know how I somehow went from like this, I'll put in a before picture, to this, you know, catfishing my way through life, whatever, then keep on watching and yeah. Okay, so basically I'm gonna take tape. It's actually something I do really often, I don't know why, and I'm gonna stick it on the back of my hands, and I'm gonna like unstick it and then stick it, just because you don't want it to like tug at the skin underneath your eye because it's really sensitive and it'll cause wrinkles. But yeah, and you're just gonna like put it under your eye for like that sharp line. Do you see that? So I'm gonna get another piece, so I'm gonna stick it, then stick it, and then stick it on again. And then I'm gonna stick it on under my eye. I honestly feel so funny when I do this. And taking my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion, yeah, this, I'm gonna prime my eyelids with it. This is the same eyeshadow primer I've been using since I was like 11. And then I'm going to take like this flat eyeshadow brush. It's like an oval flat brush. I don't know. I'm taking the shade Flower Child from the Charlotte and Bloom palette, and I'm gonna just like set the eyeshadow primer almost with it. And this is not the palette I'll be using. The palette I'm gonna use doesn't have like just a matte kind of cream color in it. So yeah. Ooh. Okay, the palette I will be using is the Morphine. No. I'm gonna use the Morphe X Jaclyn Hill palette. I've used it a lot. Like, I've used most of the colors in here. It's just really pretty. It is by far like the palette I use every day. I'm taking this like kind of, it's not like a blending brush, but it's just kind of like a fluffy eyeshadow brush. I'm taking this one and I'm gonna tap into like this kind of brown, like light brown color, and I'm just gonna put it into the crease as kind of like a transition shade. And like I found with kind of like blue shades, you really have to build up a transition, just like build up the transition, or it won't be pigmented, which is like kind of, I don't know, irritating, I guess. But for the most pigmentation, I found that you just have to use, for one, a lot of the color, and second of all, you just have to build up the crease color before putting anything on it. And now I'm gonna take kind of this like mustardy yellow color. Yeah, and then I'm gonna once again just put this in the crease and just like kind of just blend the two together, kind of with the same fluffy brush, by the way. This is gonna take so long. Okay, now going in with like a darker version of that mustard yellow color that we just did, I'm gonna blend that into my crease as well. Now it's okay if it gets onto the eyelid a little bit, it won't matter. At the end of it, it won't matter. But do you see how like it's darkening I don't know if you guys can tell, but like this one, the crease is a lot lighter than this one. It'll help. The thing I love about this palette is that it doesn't really have any fallout. Like, it honestly kind of reminds me of using like a cream eyeshadow almost. Okay. Now taking, this is like an Ulta brush. It was like a deal where if you spent, I think like $20 or more on Ulta beauty products, you got like a free makeup bag filled with stuff. But yeah, it's whatever. Okay, so this is where I start getting into the crazy color. I'm gonna take this brush, this flat brush, and I'm gonna dip it into that teal shade. So I'm gonna put this into my crease. I started posting pictures of like all the looks I did on an Instagram account, which I found better. I don't know. I just don't know. Like, I tried doing YouTube. Like, I'm just gonna leave all the videos up. Like, I mean, yeah, they're embarrassing, but like, I don't really care at this point. This side always looks better than this side. I'm just saying. I don't know why that is. It just always looks better. Taking this light blue color, I'm gonna take it on, where is it? On this It Cosmetics brush. It's a lot similar to the brush I just had, except just a little bit like denser. Looks like that. Okay, so I'm gonna take it right underneath that teal, but focus it a little bit more on the outer corner. And I'm just gonna work my way in. And then I'm going to take this Anastasia Beverly Hills brush that came with my Modern Renaissance palette, and I'm going to take this end with the teal, that teal color, and I'm just going to go up here where I originally had it, and I'm just going to like bolden the teal that's up here. Okay, I'm going to go in with this pure black color down here. This one I am tapping off against this. And I'm just gonna like darken this part. This is where the tape comes in handy because it still gives me like that line, but I can go on the tape. Okay, I'm going back in with that Anastasia Beverly Hills brush, and I just kind of like back and forth between boldening one color, adding a new one. I'm gonna add in more of that teal color. So I'm gonna take the end, this flat side. You just need like a flat definer brush, kind of. I'm gonna take the end of one of my Urban Decay ones from one of my Naked palettes, and you're gonna need concealer. I'm just using my Tarte Shape Tape concealer, but yeah, and then I'm gonna take some off, and I'm gonna carve out this part right here. I'm gonna start here, like mid-lid. I'm gonna carve it out. Yeah, like that. Do you see what I did there? Okay. And then I'm just going to do the same thing to the other eye. Okay, there. So taking like kind of a small, dense, flat brush, similar to the one we used for the concealer, but not exactly. I'm going to, what did I do? I'm going to take, there's a teal color one. This one, yeah. And I'm going to put that over the concealer. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing to the other eye. Okay. Now this is just kind of like personal preference. I'm just gonna go in and just like completely bold everything up. I'm gonna add more of the blue, the teal, and the black. That's just personal preference. So I'm gonna just like, I'll just be right back. Well, now it's time to do eyeliner. I suck at doing eyeliner. This tape helps with eyeliner. And you know what? I'm not gonna talk, so I'll be right back again. You know what? Okay. I'm back. Okay, they're definitely not even. But that's okay. But now is the moment of truth. This is like the most satisfying part. Okay. See, look at that line. Look at that line. Look at that line. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, to prime my face, I use 2 primers. I use the Milani Prime Shield and the Urban Decay De-Slick. I hate both of them separately. That's so so bad. This one is so like greasy in a way. I know, like, Haley, why are you putting greasy stuff on your face? Because for some reason, the 2 of them work together. Like, it does nothing for me. I don't know why. The thing with the Urban Decay one is it like will create a barrier between your makeup and your skin. Therefore, it creates like a white cast. But for some reason, this Milani one kind of like helps the Urban Decay be less like flaky and what is it, like white, and the Urban Decay one helps this be less greasy. And so together they both work amazing. I use 2 foundations. Well, lately I have. Normally I would just use the Kat Von D Lock-It foundation. This one has been through a lot. I don't use this one. This one's too light for my face. I mean, I still use it. Just don't judge it. It's been through a lot. I have another one that's closer to my skin tone. But I've been obsessed with the Milani Conceal and Perfect foundation. But your girl didn't realize that, for one, Milani foundations are meant for more for darker skin colors slash like it is like meant for like darker skin colors. I'm nothing what this foundation is. It is not my skin color. This is what I want to be. This is what I am. And so I realized that maybe taking the darkest foundation I have and the lightest I have and mixing them together will work. And actually, it works very well. And most of all, it's like the dream. What is in my hair? It's like the power couple. This one doesn't like being single, and this one doesn't like being single, but together, they're unstoppable. We take like half a pump, like that much of that. Keep in mind, this is also really, really, really full coverage. Both of them are very full coverage, so it's just a cake face. And then I'm going to take like a pump of that. Yeah, that's just disgusting. And then I'm going to mix it with my finger. You guys are like, Haley, like, what are you? What are you doing? And I'm just going to dot it on my face. And I'm going to take my very disgusting, unclean beauty blender with holes in it because I use it so much. And I'm just going to blend in this half of my face because I have a problem with foundation drying too quickly and then it just not blending. So I'm going to blend, 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 blend. This is the most tedious thing out of everything. Also, I had a nose piercing. See that hole? Yeah, that's where the nose piercing was. That was kind of irritating. It's like I just have a hole in my nose. Why does that happen? I could deal with it. I'm gonna go in with this one. And like, this foundation has the Milani one has the weirdest smell to it. Like, I can't tell if I like it or if I just like find it just kind of weird. When it's just strange. It kind of smells like cinnamon vanilla, kind of. I don't know, I could be just tripping. As a kid, I always fell. I did not know that was there. I'm gonna go in with that Tarte Shape Tape Concealer that I put on my eyes. I'm gonna put it under my eyes now. I'm gonna dot, 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 dot on my nose. And then dot, 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 dot on my And then just like a little link right there. Like it won't even do anything, but everybody else does it, so may as well do it, right? Right. So I'm gonna blend, 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 blend. And then blend, 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 blend. I found that like concealer blends better under your eyes if you let it just sit for a minute. Now I'm gonna take my Airspun Loose powder. This is the cap, and I'm gonna take like the Real Technique sponge. I'm gonna take the flat side. I'm just gonna like bake under my eyes. Own this powder, you know it smells straight up like a grandma. It smells like a grandma. Like, I don't know what it is. I don't know why grandmas always smell like this, but they do. I'm gonna put it in my smile lines. Just swipe away. Because like although this palette is amazing, and so are many other palettes, they will of course have fallout depending on the color. You know, like lighter shades won't have that much fallout to the point where it'll blend in with your skin, whereas darker colors will, like, you'll just see like little specks, which are not about that way. So yeah, I'm gonna go in with the Rimmel Stay Matte powder, and I'm just gonna like set the rest of my face. I forgot to do something. Scratch everything I just said. You're gonna have to go in with like a brush. I'm just gonna use the same brush I did the concealer with, and I'm just gonna take the teal eyeshadow, put it on my waterline. And I'm gonna take the royal blue, and I'm gonna put it like like this giant brush, like this giant fluffy e.l.f. complexion brush that I've had since I started doing makeup. I just go into it. I don't do certain things right. I'm just saying. I don't know if this is right or wrong. And then I just go into my cheekbone and I just bronze up my face. So basically, I just warm up temples, jawline, well no, like cheekbones and jawline. Yeah. And now I'm gonna do my eyebrows, but like I really honestly have to focus when I do my eyebrows, but I'll just tell you what I use. So normally I use like this NYX eyebrow pencil thingy, but I'm out of that. But I found out that I really like this. It's the Brow Gal by Tanya Crooks. It's like the powder to pomade kind of thing. You just add water to it. So I just use some Fix Plus and I spray it onto an angled brush. And I just do my eyebrows that way. So yeah, if you want like a separate video on like how I do my eyebrows, then I'll do a video, but I'm just gonna go off camera. Okay, I am back after eyebrow number 2. My eyebrows are on and they are popping, kind of. I could have done better, but it's okay. The highlight, my favorite part. This is my first, well this was the first highlighting palette I had ever gotten, like ever, but it is very loved. So I'm gonna go in with a mixture of this one and this one. I'm gonna go in with Mimosa and Crushed Pearl. I'm just gonna mix the two, and I'm gonna pop that on my cheekbone. Really nice. Take it on like a little brush, kind of. I'm gonna take it on like another pencil brush. That one, and I'm going to take Crushed Pearl and I'm going to put that in my inner corner just to brighten it up, and take it a little bit onto my lower lash line to brighten up my eyes, and I'm going to put it right underneath the arch of my brow just a little bit. Okay, now it's time for the false eyelashes. Blend my like real lashes with my fake lashes. I'm gonna do mascara on my bottom lashes. This is the Benefit Roller Lash Mascara, the mini one. have to do makeup looks for false eyelashes. Personally, when I do like winged eyeliner, my eyelashes blend in with the eyeliner, so it doesn't look like I have any eyelashes. So like false eyelashes really make the look pop. So yeah. Okay, so like in the middle of all this, my camera battery died, so I'm rushing. As I said before, I don't know where I was in the train of thought. I finished my false eyelashes, did bottom mascara, blended it, and then I put on this NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream. But yeah, whatever. That's all I did. I really didn't do anything else, just added on the lip color. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this video. It's gonna either be super long, super boring, super awful, whatever. I don't care. It's just so stressful. It's overwhelming, but yeah, I hope you guys like this video, and you know what, if you really want to and you want to like just laugh, go watch my other videos. I don't care, they're up there, I'm not gonna delete them, they're awful. I was so just weird. But yeah, if you want to see anything else, I have a makeup account on Instagram. Yeah, comment below. I don't even know how I'm supposed to make an outro. God, I'm like, I don't know, I'm such a noob. I'm so new at this. But yeah, I really enjoyed this actually, and I hope that like I can keep making them. Want me to keep making them. Nobody's gonna stop me. But yeah, I hope you guys like this, and I hope I get good feedback on this. But yeah, bye.